It's been a long day.
Welcome back to the Right Wrong Radio Hour. This is an alright podcast with our favorite comedians can do no wrong. My name is Ray Tang.
And I am
And together we can be some really stupid people.
My name is Braden Robinson.
Braden Robinson.
I was gonna say Paul Walker, then I forgot his name.
That's what happened?
Yes.
It just looked like from my end. It just looked like you just like your mouth just dried up all of a sudden. Puckered.
It's been a long day.
It's been
A long
Okay, not this again.
day.
Braden, let's talk about it. How was your day?
Let's get into it. I spent 4 hours today in the Chicago impound lot trying to get my car out after being towed.
Yeah.
And it was a truly excruciating day. I feel like they maybe ramped up some towing enforcement the last few weeks because it was packed.
Really?
It was packed.
Yikes.
When I got there, I had they had you take a ticket and you wait in line.
Mm-hmm.
And they were 20 people ahead of me when I got there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and everyone's interactions, it was fun listening to everyone's interactions because people were had their car stolen. The police took it after they got arrested and stuff.
That bad?
It was every, and then there are people like me who just I got fucking 5 parking tickets I didn't pay.
Yeah. But that is weird. I wonder what's going on.
It was a real intersection of Chicago, which was interesting. But
time for a sketch.
Time for no. But no, it was a whole 4-hour deal going between these two windows.
Yeah.
And then it sucked.
Yeah, and then logistically, I mean, there was a moment in time where we thought that you couldn't make the podcast.
Yeah, this was almost a much better episode that way.
That's not true. But it was almost a Ray solo show, and I would have been miserable the whole time.
No,
I don't like hearing it. No.
You would as you would say, 8.
Wow.
Absolutely.
8.
As Ray says.
Serve the house
absolutely.
Down, oh yeah, that is something I say.
You say it all the time.
Absolutely. Well,
not in a bad way. Just saying you do.
No, it's my catchphrase. And that's the way Sue sees it.
I don't know. Can your catchphrase just be a word?
Absolutely.
It's Bazinga.
Yeah, right.
That's my catchphrase. I invented that.
Legendary.
I'm gonna have that on the podcast now. It's Bazinga for me. Okay. Hey, this is Braden Bazinga Robinson coming to you live from Sheldon's house.
I don't like it.
Okay. How was your day?
I was just exhausting.
How was your week? You were in a fucking comedy festival.
I was in a fucking comedy
and
festival.
Guess what?
What?
Ray did stand up in front of.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Ray did comedy in front of
somebody who I admire, okay? And then Braden gave me a bunch of shit because it came off like a brag. And I'm going to tell you something. When you fly home from Virginia after working 2 days for a festival, you're tired. And so I'm sorry. It came off like a brag.
It was just so funny.
It was a weird specific.
You're it was a humble brag too. You're I
was not trying.
I just performed in front of.
Oh my God. Okay, you better be bleeping all of these, and I will be putting a black box around your lips. Also, I think Maddie Casal is actually the one who's got to edit these now.
Hey, Maddie.
Thank
you. Hey, Maddie, I saw you posted a video on Instagram of your jump shot.
Hey, can we maybe focus on...
Sorry.
Hey, Maddie, we love you, though.
Shout out. How was the festival? Friends of the pod there.
Festival was great. Austin and Lily, friends of the pod. It was really nice. We got to meet a bunch of people. Really got to connect with I like connecting with the local scene there too. Mm-hmm. Richmond has a cool scene. I did not know it was the old capital of the Confederacy.
It was, yeah.
The more you know. I mean,
it's a beautiful city full of a lot of leftists now.
Deeply progressive city.
Yeah.
That's why it was so shocking to me. It's also very gay. It's really wonderful.
I always wanted to go.
Yeah. Well, Braden, before we start today's episode, we do have some housekeeping rules. Housekeeping rules? I'm sorry, just housekeeping. We have some rules. First of all, respect women. Okay, no. We have some housekeeping, which is we have officially expanded our team.
Yes, it's huge news.
It's huge news.
We have to update those credits that
we do have to update the credits
at the end of the episode.
Which I'm... Do you really?
No, I do now. But
good.
Good.
Well, we are really lucky to have been joined by another member because... it's a lot of work making a podcast, and we couldn't be more excited to have such a wonderful, talented member of the team. Mm-hmm. So our new producer / editor is Maddie Casal.
Yay! Pat, you remember her from the Annie Scott episode, I'm sure.
Of course. I mean, she wrote some of the best sketches ever, but we love her.
Definitely.
Sorry, she wrote one sketch.
I wasn't laughing at that in a sarcastic way. It was just the way he said ever.
Ever. I know. I'm silly. Yeah. So listeners, get ready for a real upgrade in quality.
100%.
Because
100%.
She's kind of incredible, and we're gonna have her back on the pod. But that's our producer. We love her. Aww.
Thank you so much.
And we also love our guests today.
Yeah, let's tell me about them.
Tell me about them. Well, see, these folks are like, when you're at the annoyance and you see folks like working on the techs and like working tech, working behind the bar, they're all creatives. Sure. And so my favorite thing was getting to know these techs and really like.
Are they all three techs?
No.
AJ teched our show.
And Alex is a tech for the open mic.
Okay.
And as well as a bunch of other great productions. But,
Great.
you get to like meet these people and it's just like, and then you start doing bits and you realize these people are so silly. Now, did I expect to be friends with such youngins?
They're so young.
They are so young. No. Jump scare young. We talk about it on the pod. But they are really, really wonderful. And they have a sketch group. And so that's how we were able to meet Miranda, who's just a lovely presence. And it really was just a fun dynamic that we got to bring to the pod. So...
Yeah, and AJ teched one of our shows.
Yes, one of our two-person
years
shows.
back.
Yeah,
I wanted to ask if they liked it.
That's psycho.
Because
you don't.
More so, I'm always curious to know when I talk to techs, people who had tech experience.
Yeah.
Not if they liked the show, if they liked working with us.
Oh,
because that's I feel like people who tech shows have different opinions on performers than other performers have on the performers.
I think that's really true, actually.
Because they have to deal with them at these like stressed moments.
Yeah.
And I don't think we had any of those with AJ. I feel like it was pretty fun.
Pretty respectful.
Like we collaborated. I feel like it was.
There was a moment where there was a technical issue that we all faced, but we all faced it together.
Yeah.
So these are really lovely people. They are so freaking talented.
They're so fun. Good vibes.
So give it up for our guests, AJ Hernandez-Sorotre, Alex Limarzi, and Miranda Bianchi.
Enjoy. The future is bright for comedy.
Jesus.
That's right, listeners. It's the Right Wrong Radio.
Welcome to the studio, AJ, Alex, and Miranda.
Wow. Gifted children.
That's true.
That's
I
true.
like how we've said everything in sync so far.
Yeah.
I broke it.
Yeah. No. The chemistry is amazing. It's off the walls.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
so
Oh, I
good.
thought we were gonna. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
You thought
okay.
we were all gonna kiss?
I thought we were gonna go in unison, but
No.
Damn.
Thing. By the end of the episode,
Sometimes.
some unison happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes time
Yeah.
to warm up.
Right. But we're on a mission today to make sure that all three of you have chemistry by the end of the episode. That is
We
going
would
to happen.
really
it's been the big
appreciate
complaint
it.
about our shows. Just
They see us and they're like, those three people hate each other.
someone asked if this was like a blind date situation, like three random comedians get
Yeah.
mixed.
Yeah.
We just have no chemistry.
Which also,
so.
that sounds like low-key so much fun. I would love that.
Yeah.
A throwaway blind date.
That would be so scary.
I think that would be the funniest thing you could do.
Yeah.
I mean, mathematically, it's a better idea than a blind date, right?
That's
It's
true.
true.
Yeah.
Like-
Like
There
you're-
is safety in numbers.
Yeah.
You find love or you get to sort of witness a beautiful relationship form. I think that's a win.
and like you said, safety in numbers. If it's a stranger,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, just having another person there,
Unless both of the strangers are evil.
then it's
and they're
double
gonna get
dangerous.
you.
Then it's doubly.
I just
bad.
think that's a negative outlook to have on life, to assume that both strangers will be scary.
Oh, no.
It's realistic to assume that one of the strangers will be scary,
Yes.
but to assume two, that's just so sad.
If the blind date came from the same person who set it up, then you might have a
Right.
really evil person.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I don't set people up on blind
Okay,
dates.
so now you have to cast yourself, though. Who's the two evil and who's the one good?
Well, Miranda's gonna get mad at us if we don't say she's the one good and we're the two evil. So I gotta.
It's not untrue.
No, because you guys have a real evil twin dynamic, like evil twin, evil
Yeah.
I see.
We hit each other a lot.
Yeah, that is true.
twin.
There's a
Yeah,
video. I was actually just showing someone a video of it last night.
of them hitting each other and fighting. Hitting hitting and fighting.
Like little children siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you showing like an officer of the law?
Yeah.
We've got a real like older sister, younger twin brothers vibe going on.
Candace and Phineas and Ferb, if you
Yeah,
will.
it's Candace and Phineas and Ferb.
I'm obviously Phineas though because I'm more charming.
Right.
But
And I'm Ferb because I'm British.
Yeah.
I don't think Phineas would ever hit Ferb.
Yeah, they don't really have that dynamic.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh, older sister, younger twins. It's just a classic sketch trio dynamic.
Classic.
And of
Keeps
course,
happening.
you were in the classic sketch group, Gifted Children.
Yes.
Where did that name come from? Were you gifted children?
We're dying to know.
We had sort of like a
dying.
huge list of names thrust
Yeah.
upon us, and some of them were better than others.
Wait, name.
What was it? Like Jelly,
Yeah.
Jelly?
Friends of the show, Rocky Wenrick, really wanted us to call ourselves Jelly Jelly Jelly. Which
Which was our second
was
choice.
fun.
like
Which was
Jelly,
fun.
Jelly,
Friend of the pod, I've been waiting to say that on the podcast.
Yeah, literal friend of the
Shout out
pod.
Rocky.
But yeah, we had a lot of suggestions. We had kind of a list. We knew we wanted to have like a fun, like childish kind of energy about
Okay.
it.
Because of the childish energy. we
Cousin
have
Crew.
about it.
Yeah.
Cousin Crew Sleepover was one of them.
Yes.
Nice.
And so we finally landed on. We had like gifted kids on our list of stuff, and then just through kind of workshopping stuff, we found out
Yeah.
that gifted children felt better. And yeah.
Because a gifted child would say children because they're
Yeah.
They're smarter. They get
They're
no
not
more
kids.
words.
They're
not kids.
Yeah.
You're not a goat.
I'm a
Yeah.
child.
I mean, I'm sure all of us were gifted and talented in our youth.
God, no.
We met much later.
No.
No.
I was, and my grandmother like ran a gifted program for a bit, and then like as soon as I was born, she was like, just so everyone knows, I can sense that AJ is gifted.
What? Is that true?
You've
It
never
is
told
true.
me that.
Yeah, my grandmother, who is a Methodist pastor, was also like in charge of like a gifted program at a school,
Which I don't like.
sense-
I like separation of church and state.
Oh, snap on that.
Yeah,
Snap
that's-
on that.
I like
Okay.
separation of smart kids and dumb kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep
that's-
them apart.
Although to be fair, AJ, your pastor grandma did say you were the second coming of Jesus Christ, also. So she had a lot of theories when you
Hey,
were born.
we still have a few years to figure out if that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That could be true.
Yeah.
She's gonna love it when I send her this, and she's gonna hear she got shouted out.
Love it. Hey, thanks for watching and listening.
Shout out, Grandma.
Grandma
Shout out
AJ.
Shout out Grandma AJ.
Grandma AJ.
Wait, so did you get into the gifted and talented program? Because can I just say, if you didn't, that'd be a devastating
It would have
prophecy.
been so funny, but no, I did. I was sort of one of the smartest little kids in Florida. People were saying.
Which is like being a normal kid
Yeah.
everywhere else.
Oh.
The dumbest
Yeah.
kid in New York City.
I love that Simon and Garfunkel song, "The Dumbest Kid in New York City."
Beautiful song. I wish they got along better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even joke. It's like that is one of the saddest things of all time. They need to get back together.
I
Yeah.
talked earlier about how I confused Bob Marley and Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
But I also confused Simon and Garfunkel and Oates.
Yes.
Me too,
Hall and
me too.
Oates.
No,
Well, the
Garfunkel
comedy
and
group,
Oates.
Garfunkel and Oates.
That's the bit. That's the bit of their band name. Is
Yeah.
Garfunkel and Hall and Oates.
Yeah.
Well,
And
now
so
I'm confused too. Everybody confused. So-
Garfunkel and Oates, they're two ladies, and so whenever people say Simon and Garfunkel, I immediately think of like two young women.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, those
They're
guys.
they're kind of close to it if you listen to their music.
I haven't, so.
And
I
those
would
young
know.
women are in their 40s.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But every woman is young in our
All
eyes.
women are.
Snaps for that. Snaps for that.
Said it.
Every woman is
Everyone-
24.
If
Yeah.
there's two lessons from this podcast, separation of church and state, every woman is young.
24.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's-
And AJ is gifted.
Yeah.
Or the second coming of Christ. Yeah.
We're learning so much on this.
Yeah.
This is real edutainment, you know?
I know this is maybe the
I'm laughing and I'm learning.
No!
this is definitely edgelord
no, no.
entertainment.
Edgelord entertainment.
If you guys hate the edutainment aspect of this podcast, you're gonna hate when we sort of only do edutainment content for the
Yeah.
rest of our lives.
Our
Oh,
first
God.
two shows were not like that at all, but we're looking for a hard pivot.
Yeah.
The thing about edutainment is that this is
Is this a real term?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
like Miss
Like
Rachel
Like ABC
and,
Mouse.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
It is real, and this is the weird thing is that I don't know why, but okay, this connects to the fact that I was looking at the there was like a meme that was showing like seasons with weird episodes that randomly were standouts, and apparently
Yeah.
for Dora the Explorer, the one standout episode was the episode that centered only on Boots the monkey, which just made me think a lot about that really sucks to be Dora.
Yeah,
Where
but
was she?
Huh?
Where was she?
I don't know. I think it was just a Boots adventure.
It was
you
like
know?
I think
the
it was like
gritty.
Yeah, I mean,
Zuko alone kind of energy.
the people crave spin-offs.
Yeah,
What
they
is
do.
the Boots solo
Well, that one had-
episode if not a spin-off?
Yeah.
That had the emotional manipulation at the end, though, when he like is on the bridge, he's about to jump.
Yeah. Listen, it explores dark themes, but if you
Yeah.
talk to kids like they're adults,
Yeah.
it's like Sendak. You gotta respect them.
Yeah, it
It's
really feels
really
Mr. Rogers
beautiful.
esque. Yeah, it's beautiful.
No, it's kind of like Joker. It's called Boots. It's about how his dark twisted mind got formed.
Yeah, Fox is the next one in that
Yeah.
franchise.
Wait, is Boots the thief?
No, that's
No,
Swiper.
that's Swiper.
Swiper.
I was thinking
Fox.
Swiper this whole
Get
time.
upset.
Sorry. I really liked Dora and Diego.
I really
feel
like
very
Diego.
strongly. I was
Yeah.
in love with Diego.
Oh, for
I
Oh
sure.
my god, we were gonna run away together.
Dude,
See, I
like,
think
go.
you were like I think you three are a generation younger than me, and
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
Okay.
slightly younger than Ray.
You're younger than me. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say
so-
we're sort of one in the same.
Yeah.
All women are 24, all
That's true.
comedians are probably,
Ev-
let's just average it out, say 32.
Every bald comedian is 32.
Just every
And I'm-
comedian in the world.
And
Yeah.
they must have the same beard. Absolutely.
Yeah. And if they don't, they're out of here.
They're out of here.
They're done. They're
The moment you
cooked.
turn
But,
33 or you shave, out of here.
gone.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I was gonna say I do think we are a little bit younger, but not
Yeah.
not crazy. I mean, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I'm 29. Bleep that.
Cut it.
No one could know.
No, you're
We'll fix
you're
it
a
in post.
24-year-old woman. Dude, listen.
We'll do it in post. I am 23 years old, and I just
Yeah, Dora was like, at least for like a guy growing up, it was like a little too young for me. I think.
sure.
Okay.
I was watching Zaboomafoo.
Oh,
Yeah. The
yeah.
Crab Brothers,
Yeah.
very handsome.
The crowd goes wild for
What is
Zaboomafoo.
a boomafoo?
Oh
Oh, what?
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know what that
imagine-
is.
it's edutainment.
It's
Yes.
entertainment. Imagine two handsome men, they're brothers.
All right, handsome is a strong word.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Gorgeous.
right. Sexy. Yeah, sexy,
Sexy,
gorgeous.
yes.
Sexy,
Drip.
they're brothers. It's
Okay.
important. One he's sort of green, the other is blue. That's
Oh,
not
oozing
important.
sex.
Hey.
Nothing's hotter than color coordination.
It's like Phineas and Ferb.
They're friends.
Are you familiar with Wild Kratts?
No.
Okay, that was their Zoboomafoo was their live action show where they
Where
had
they had
real animals.
And
they had a
also
lemur.
a puppet
It was a
lemur
lemur
and
named
a puppet lemur.
Zoboomafoo.
So none of and anything you just said made any sense. One of them is green, one of them is blue, and there's puppets.
There's like a talking
There's
lemur.
one puppet.
It's like an animal show. It's like
Yeah.
teaches kids about different kinds of animals and like
And they would sort of hold the animals, and then they'd be like, "This is a lizard." They don't talk like that, but they would be sexy while doing it. So
Yeah.
They sound sexy. That's the one thing I got.
this angle.
It was like for like to be a young girl and watch them on the TV and they're like so gentle with the animals. It's like
And then Wild Kratts is their animated TV show, and I distinctly remember because they come out at the very beginning, and by the time they had the animated show, they were like full-grown adults, and so I, as a young girl, was no longer interested. But like they
Not
come
me.
out and they're grown men and they're like, "We're gonna go to Australia to learn all about the koala," and then they would go to the animated version where
and they're 17.
They're 17.
they're like handsome little twinks.
Yeah, they're like super young.
So they made themselves hotter in the animated.
Hotter
version?
and younger,
We
yes.
should do that.
We should do that. Do we know any animators?
My roommate's
do.
an animator.
Yeah,
Dude, get
I'm
us in
sure
there.
you know
I want some
animators.
big ol' anime eyes, you know?
Yeah.
I would,
I want to be like Jack's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Like, crazy.
yeah, that's right.
I,
Two very different aesthetics on the pod.
Yeah.
sort of like Spider-Verse. There's all this animation stuff.
I had
Yeah.
the opportunity to meet the Kraft brothers.
Whoa.
Brothers. It's a Kraft brothers or Kraft?
Kraft.
I almost want to say Kraft brothers.
That's cheese.
Like-
They were
Mac and cheese.
That's cheese.
they were at the nature center by my house growing up, doing like a big event, and they were up on the top of this hill. I remember they were doing like a meet and greet on the top of this hill, and my sibling went up and like I think my dad, but I was at the bottom crying because I was too nervous. I was also
That-
really young. I was like in kindergarten. I was
Oh,
really
yeah.
young. And I didn't have the courage to meet my heroes.
You got starstruck?
Starstruck. Couldn't
That's
Yeah.
so cute.
Couldn't
The
even go
Disney
up the
Channel
hill.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
Oh my god.
That's too young for me.
Me and
See,
AJ watched
that's
that
right
movie
when I-
recently. Does not hold
The
up.
male lead in that is like his body would imply that he is a teenager. He has like the tightest, like wrinkled skin you've ever
Yikes.
seen on like a young man, and he's got this like It's like a pseudo Bob.
It's
like
the guy
like,
on Sunny with a Chance, right?
Yes.
Sterling Knight.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
sounds
Yes.
right.
Yes.
What a pull.
Yes.
I was a
remember that
Disney
show.
Channel kid, dude. Absolutely.
My
I,
parents wouldn't let me watch Nickelodeon. I think it shows.
Oh
Yeah.
You could tell.
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like you're weird enough that makes total sense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe that you did watch Nickelodeon, you know?
No, I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, not because it would make me dumb, but because my mom thought it made me really bitchy. And then one time my grandparents...
Well, that's true. Squidward.
True.
And then one time I was at my grandparents' house, they let me watch SpongeBob. My mom came to pick me up and I said something to her and she immediately was like, Mom, did you let AJ watch SpongeBob? And I was like, fuck.
That's crazy.
Wow.
She blocked it.
She must be watching a lot of SpongeBob.
I must have been, or I must have been a mega bitch.
Well, listen, we all know Squidward is a stone cold jackass. I mean, it shows.
I think
but-
he's kind of right, though.
Yeah.
SpongeBob is fucking annoying. If that was your coworker...
You'd hate
Your
it,
coworker
sure.
and also your neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
if you're about that.
I actually have a coworker that like is my neighbor, but if it was SpongeBob,
Yeah.
It'd be hard.
it'd be hard.
He's always hanging out with Patrick.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's like, I never watched a show, but that guy is dumb as rocks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But they enable each other. They egg each other on. They enable each other.
Dude, and all you want to do is go home and wail on that clarinet. You know what I mean?
Yes,
wanna
and
do.
paint and stuff like that. And then you have Sandy teaching SpongeBob for real how to fight and hit.
Yeah, that's messed up. That's messed up.
I got a question. This is sort of an embarrassing one, but is her name really Sandy Cheeks?
Yeah, and she's a squirrel.
Like butt cheeks?
Yeah.
If that is what your mind goes to, then I guess so.
This is why you weren't allowed to watch Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
As we've all known by
Your
perverts.
your perverse
Pervy.
nature.
I think they were maybe right. Looking at the history of
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, I think they might
Honestly, yeah.
have been 100%. I
Yeah.
mean, Disney. Never mind.
Well,
Disney.
Well, this leads into our central question of the podcast, which is we like to ask all our guests,
Yes.
what is a time that you thought you were right, but you were actually wrong?
Wow.
Wow.
I alluded to it earlier. I'm gonna break the fourth
Foreshadowing.
wall.
Yes.
We talked about it in a meeting before the podcast.
Dude,
and
what are
I-
you doing? Stop
We're
outing us.
I-
Stop outing
stop.
us. Stop.
This is
I
all
was
on the
aware
fly.
that I was supposed to
Fucked up.
save that for now, but that's okay. That's
No,
on
we're gonna
me.
get killed after this now. Two of
Oh
us.
my god. They're like, oh my god, the authenticity has been broken. You know?
the veil is broken.
Podcast historically a very puritanical industry. Now it's over.
Literally.
You've
It's kind of like
tainted it.
WWE. You know, you never tell them that it's fake.
Well, we're competitive podcasters, so they're already really intense in the rules.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
pre-meetings are PEDs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So this meeting never happened, but if
Yeah.
it did happen,
If
what,
it did
what did you
happen.
say?
I would have talked about how I, up until sort of very recently, didn't know that Bob Marley and Bob Dylan were two different people. And it wasn't like I had heard both of their names. Right, if you were to tell me Bob Dylan, the singer, I would have been like, right, yeah. If you were to tell me Bob Marley, the singer, I would have been like, for sure. And then when I found out that Timothée Chalamet was going to be playing Bob Dylan in that movie, that was the first time something happened in my brain because I was like, why are
The
they...
first time anything happened in your brain.
If it was an MRI, it's just like one little spark.
Yeah, because I was like, hold on, why is everyone being so cool about this white guy playing Bob Marley?
Well, I have a very important follow-up question then. Who were you imagining? Like when people said Bob Dylan or
I
Bob
was
Marley.
thinking of Bob Marley.
Okay.
Every
okay.
time when people would say Bob Dylan, I'd be like, yeah, the beautiful Jamaican singer who wrote and performed Three Birds.
that could have been his middle name. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know that.
We can't.
Bob Marley Dylan.
We can't Google it either. So like we.
No.
Oh, I thought you meant his middle name was beautiful Jamaican singer.
That's actually my middle name.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Those initials be crazy.
And and then I remember, like, I think I told Miranda, I was like, yeah, what are your thoughts on Timothée Chalamet playing Bob Dylan? And Miranda was like, oh, it seems fine. I'm like, really? I don't think the role is for him. And then that sort of got us to eventually my realization that they are actually two different guys. They are not sort of both Bob Marley.
Yeah.
And I was wrong. Just that once.
Thanks for being vulnerable and
That's real.
Thank you for being vulnerable on pod.
That's actually a little clap. I like that.
That's nice.
We
like
start
a weight off
laughing
my
after everyone
shoulders.
thinks.
Yeah,
This is how the healing starts.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wanna go down the line?
Yeah.
I like
but-
the way
Actually-
you kind of. Sorry, can I? The way you initiate that. I don't think he's right for this role. Was a very common sentiment for Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
No, what a kind and woke way to be.
Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet said in an interview, it like came out a couple days ago that he on SNL when they were doing the press junket for Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan movie. He went on SNL as the host, but also the musical guest, and he performed Bob Dylan songs. And he did an interview a couple days ago where he said that he paid Lorne Michaels over $100,000.
What?
Well, yeah, on SNL, the musical guests have to produce their own show.
Yeah.
So he paid 100.
Yeah, and that he also had to, like, he said that he had to, like, really convince Lorne to do it, because Lorne was like, this is a bad idea. People like that you're Bob Dylan in the movie, but, like, Timothy Chalamet just singing Bob Dylan covers very earnestly.
He also said it was the only way he would do it. I think Lorne Michaels said no, and he's like,
I said, you can host and be Timothy Chalamet, and he was like, no, I want to be both Timothy Chalamet and Bob Dylan.
And he did great at that musical. I liked it.
It was really good, yeah.
I even liked that movie more than I thought I would.
Who did he lose the Oscar to again?
He should have lost it, for sure. But who did he lose it to?
I don't know.
I know this. What was last year?
What was this?
2024?
What was Best
Was
Picture?
that
No,
when
2025.
What won Best Picture last year?
He did not lose to K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay,
Good guess.
Thank you.
What was Best Picture?
Oh, he lost Best Picture.
No, he lost the Best Actor to, and this is killing me.
It's really gonna bother me. I'm
well,
looking it up.
Thank you.
Well, while you guys are looking it up,
it wasn't.
my favorite thing that happened about this is you told me that you mixed up Bob Dylan and Bob Marley. The very next week, at an open mic, a comic goes up and starts talking about how they mixed up Bob Dylan and Bob Marley.
Stole my
That's
shit.
what I thought, dude.
Oh my god.
I was like literally like, dude, this is literally
They
AJ's
had
claim to fame.
bugs tapped in my apartment and they took my words.
This is your big set.
Not
This is your
true,
type
not
5.
true.
I don't know who that guy is, but I'm
That's
gonna
not-
find him.
No.
We will
Okay.
have him on the pod.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Next week.
I was gonna say, alternatively, he's listening to the podcast right now and going, "They stole my bit."
Or he might be
It
like,
was mine.
or he might be like, finally someone understands.
Yeah. Oh, well, now I'm an asshole. He
or
was,
he's
finding
like-
community.
Or he's like, this is a really good idea. Time to travel back in time.
Timothy Chalamet lost the Oscar to Adrian Brody.
Oh no, that's
yes,
right.
for the
Yes.
Brutalist.
I chose
Yes.
to forget that
With his
fucking
18-minute long
Oh
speech.
my god, what a insufferable man that Brody.
But they did. They didn't play him off, which I
They
think
tried.
is a great.
They tried, and he was like,
wouldn't
"No,
leave.
no."
Play louder.
He was like, "No, this is
They're
my
the
moment."
band. They
He just
don't
kept
work
being-
for him.
He kept being like, "No, I'm not leaving the stage."
Yeah, that's
Which-
crazy.
And he threw his gum at his wife on the way up. Though.
Yeah. If I was
Look.
Timothy Chalamet, I would have freaked
Yeah, that
out
was
in
crazy.
ways unheard of.
Have you seen his artwork?
Yeah, it's bad.
It's maybe the worst.
Adrian?
Yeah, Adrian
Brody.
Brody.
Yeah.
It's like if a AI had to make Andy Warhol.
100%.
Like
But
it's,
also,
it's,
yeah.
it's so soulless.
Well, they used
so
AI
mean.
in The Brutalist, which was why people were so mad about it. They were like, this movie should have been taken out of contention because it's not fair that, like, you see, like, an Austin Butler who, like, trained to get, like, the Elvis voice and sing the song and stuff, and you see Timothy Chalamet doing the Bob Dylan stuff. And, like, in Sinners, Michael B. Jordan, instead of doing any sort of CGI, played both characters.
Michael B. might win it this year.
Yeah.
I know, it might be his
I-
year.
I
I'm
Actually,
rooting.
he won't. But
But
He
he's
should.
I think it's Leo.
yeah,
but-
for one better.
I think
think
it's between Leo and Timothy.
Me too.
I think that I am a Michael B. Jordan fan, and I think that
I'm going to call it on this podcast. I think it's going to come out before the Oscars. I do think Sinners is going to win Best Picture.
I think
I
so,
really
yeah.
hope so.
I hope so. I watched that movie. I don't
Hell
watch
yeah.
a lot of movies. I watched
That's
that one,
true.
and
'Cause it's
I
incredible.
liked it.
Yeah,
It's a
It's
great movie.
so
It's a great
I
movie.
cried. I laughed and cried, which I
Dude,
think.
I cried.
it's
Yeah.
so
Best thing
good.
that can happen.
And I also think it has like just such a staying power. Like I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it will be such a good movie forever, in a way that like I mean AJ hated Marty Supreme.
I did. I hated
I
it.
felt okay about it, but I don't think it has that lasting. I don't think Marty Supreme will be like a genre-defining film in 20 years the way that Sinners will be for like historical horror movies.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Miranda, what is a time that you thought that you were right, but you were actually wrong?
All the time. All the time.
Oh, okay.
But I don't,
Starting
like-
strong.
I don't think I'm right in like the arrogant way. I just like
You
I
just
don't-
are.
I just am right a lot. But also it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you kind of always assume you're wrong, you like slip into this scary headspace of I suck all the time and I'm wrong
Yeah.
about everything.
Famously a good thing for comedians.
Yes, I suck all the time and I'm wrong at everything. No, but when I just always like, when I was a kid, I was home alone a lot because my parents both worked full time and my brother was younger than me, so he would go to like full day daycare or whatever. And we had like one of those like big ass fat backed TVs where they had like the VHS player built into them. And I would watch them because nobody was home and I didn't really know how to like work the TV, but I knew how to work the VHS player. And I would watch movies. And one movie that I watched, because like I heard like my mom and dad talking about it, was Titanic. And Titanic, if you don't know, comes on 2 VHS tapes because it's so long. But I did not know that you had to, in the middle of the movie, be like, okay, I'm done with VHS. I'm done with tape 1. Take it out. Put in tape 2. So I thought Titanic ended kind of in the middle of Titanic, which is, I think the scene on my VHS, because there are like different versions, was when they're having sex in the car and like it's getting steamy and they put the hand up on the window and it's like implied that they're having a really good time. and then it stops, and then obviously the second half of the movie turned for the worse. And
Just for viewers, what happened?
it's just, if you don't
for me,
know,
I know the story.
if you don't know, boat sank, very sad, iceberg.
They said it was unsinkable.
They said it was unsinkable. They lie. They lie.
crazy.
They lie.
Powerful people don't lie.
Right.
And that's the other message of this show.
Yeah.
Right.
People in positions of power like us and have our best interests at heart.
Let's
Fascism
review
should
our
not be
lessons.
about
Yeah, I was about to say,
Right.
anyone remember lessons 1 and 2? I remember all women are 24.
Yes.
Right. All comedians are
Phineas and
32.
Ferb.
True. Phineas
Bald,
and
bald
Ferb.
comedians are 32, but if they have a beard, they're right.
True.
If they don't have beard, they're
They
cooked.
don't have
But now I just assume, and also that was a movie that like, I guess at my age, kids weren't watching. So it's like I didn't really have anybody to talk about it with to like kind of find out in the moment that I was wrong. Because
Yeah.
like if I brought it up to anybody, they'd be like, I'm not allowed to watch that.
And like, what year would you have? Because you were slightly, again, we've covered this. You're a little younger than us, but like, what year would that have been?
I was born in 2004, and I
It's
think.
crazy. Sorry.
Sorry.
Chill out. Chill out.
Actually,
Chill out.
chill,
we're
chill.
sitting in,
Chill.
we're
They-
sitting
and
in birth order: 2003, 2004, 2005.
Oh my God, we need the
Wow.
youth to respect us. Shut up,
We do
Brady.
that.
So-
This is now our biggest episode.
Yeah, and this was like, I was probably in like second-ish grade, so that's like what, 2011, 2012?
Oh yeah, so it's not topical at that point.
No, not remotely.
It's
Not
not topical
remotely.
at that point, and people with parents that were in the home, like, their parents wouldn't let them watch it, so I didn't really have anybody to discuss it with at the time, and I didn't really know a lot about the Titanic itself. I did know that it sank, but I just assumed that the movie was like choosing to tell a story of triumph. And then when I got older and people were starting to like think especially when people were starting to think like young Leo was very handsome, the way that like many 13-year-old girls do.
When everyone watched Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, like in middle school, and they were like,
Romeo plus Juliet. Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Glad I had someone else on that one.
I was like,
I don't know movies.
But Titanic got brought up, and I
Comments
was
are gonna
like,
blow
yeah,
up.
that movie is so sweet. And everybody was kind of like, I mean, I guess, but it's also like very sad. And I was like, I mean, kind of. It's like, you know that eventually something bad happens to them, but you never see it. And they're like, what are you talking about? Yes, you do. It's the most important part of the movie. And then I have since rewatched it. The second half is a bit of a bummer. If you just want to watch the first half, you can. Nobody will get mad
buy
at
the
you.
VHSs.
Yeah, buy the VHS. Or if you watch it on whatever streaming service it's on, pause it right after they have sex in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that not only did you think the movie ended without the sinking, but that was the last scene.
Yeah, it's just, I just thought because they do have like a pseudo credit scene after it.
Sure.
And also, as you know, once you have sex, that's it.
That's it. Well, it's like their relationship.
That's the blackout.
That's it. But it's like their relationship like builds and builds and builds, because the second half of the movie, up until like the door scene, they don't really talk a lot about their relationship anymore because they're more focused on getting off this boat. So it's like the first half of the movie does like tell kind of a complete relationship story, and that it's like they see each other from afar, they want each other. She's stuck in a shitty situation of, I'm engaged to this guy who I don't want to marry. He represents the life I should lead. Jack represents the life I want, which is one that's like happy and fun. And then they like get closer, and then they finally get together and have sex in this car, and it's like that's a complete arc.
And this is the first sign that Miranda was in the gifted program, was she was getting all these themes from this movie in kindergarten. You're watching these high-level films like, well, this is the life she was wanting to have,
sort of
but
her
this
character arc.
Yeah. And then the teachers are like, I did not get that from the movie.
And the teachers are like, damn, I just like when they fucked.
Yeah, Miranda's teachers
They
were perverts.
I did not have. That's not true. That's not true.
Shout out the high
Shout
school
out pervert
teachers.
teachers.
Shout out teachers.
That's not true. All
Yeah,
my
my
teachers
teachers
were
only
beautiful.
showed me those seeds.
Yeah, well,
All right.
I was
last one.
homeschooled too. Just kidding.
Your
Alex
parents.
was
I was
homeschooled,
in
so
real
you
life.
can't
Oh, yeah.
joke about
He
it.
was, you're gonna love this. He was homeschooled, and then he went to Catholic boys' school,
That's
and
true.
then normal college.
Not normal college. He goes to
DePaul
DePaul
University.
Paul University.
In a major city.
I guess
Yeah.
it's more normal than I'm
Well,
sorry to
they're
bash
very
out
well-
Catholic
It
boys.
is very well adjusted.
It's a religious
Yeah,
school.
you guys are saying I don't go to a normal school, Columbia College, Chicago.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And look where we are now.
This is
on a
Yeah.
podcast.
This is sort of related to my thing in a way, because the thing that I was similar to AJ, the thing that thought I was right about was actually wrong, is I always mixed up Wrigley Field and Fenway Park in Boston.
Oh yeah.
And when I was a senior in high school, I was like, I'm gonna go to DePaul. I'm gonna go to Chicago. This is great. I was very excited. So I was like, how do I show my excitement? I'll get a picture of Wrigley Field and I'll make it like the background of my computer.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that. I got a picture of Fenway Park and put it in the background of my computer. So I was walking around for months, and then one day I was sitting in math class like, why does that say Boston? Oh no!
That's what.
That took a different turn to where I thought you were gonna say that you got like Fenway Park like tattooed on your
yeah.
No.
I would hope
which
so.
would have been so much better.
That's so. I thought you like decorated your graduation cap with only Fenway
That
Park.
would be really
That'd be
funny.
beautiful.
I feel like at that point I would have figured it out if I had begun the process of decorating.
That's
Where
true,
did you grow up?
Washington D.C.
Okay. So right in the middle.
Oh.
So
That's what.
And were you a baseball fan?
I was,
Okay,
but
cool.
I always got
Clearly
them.
not a lot.
All right.
I mean, those are the two ballparks that
Yeah,
are.
Well,
I
it's
mean-
like the two old ones.
Yeah.
That's
that,
what,
like-
yeah. As somebody who did grow up in Chicago, I mean, they have a lot in common, and
Yeah.
that they both mean a lot. The physical structure itself means
And,
so
I mean,
much
it's
to the
like
city. They're old.
Fenway's the oldest, Wrigley's the second oldest. Like,
Yeah.
there's- you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I was unintentionally repping the Boston Red Sox for several months my senior year of high school.
And now that you're their biggest fan.
I am.
I'm also
Go
a
Sox.
big fan. I thought you were doing this while you were in Chicago, but just being so excited to move
No,
to
I was
Chicago
hyping myself
in
up.
high
Earnest.
school. That's very
Yeah.
sweet.
That
And-
is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is funny if you just
Thanks
kept-
everyone except AJ.
I ended by saying it was sweet. I was convinced by everyone going, aw. So.
No, I would have liked it if you just kept pulling Boston things though.
Yeah.
Like, it just was not. You had the Ironside boat.
Yeah,
you had-
yeah. Man, I cannot wait to just go to Beantown and chop it
But-
up. And...
Get that to a Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ben
Watch
Affleck,
Goodwill
Matt
Hunting,
Damon.
Yeah, my senior yearbook quote was, how you like them apples
Yeah.
from Goodwill Hunting. I was in it. I was excited.
Right.
That's from the Blues Brothers, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I need to follow up more on the going to the boys' school and going to DePaul. What
Oh,
was
sure.
that transition like from homeschool? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
what was the bigger difference, honestly, going homeschool to
Definitely
boys'
homeschool to, because I went homeschool to normal, like, middle school.
school? Okay.
And then,
Oh my god.
That was an incorrect buzzer.
He's lying.
There was a bird that
Yeah.
came in. It was crazy.
Because you told us you went to all boys middle school too.
no, I didn't. You keep saying that and I keep
You went
correcting
to
you.
a co-ed middle school?
Yes.
God
you
will
knew that.
remember. God
You
will
added
remember.
trauma to his backstory.
Yeah, really.
AJ.
Yeah.
What the heck was
and
that?
then you were raised in the orphanage, right? And you had to.
You can't be raised in
your
the
parents
orphanage. No,
be
you can't be
killed.
raised in the orphanage. Your mom's your teacher.
Oh
How would that
my
work?
god.
My dad, actually.
Oh.
And the doctor was his
Take
mother.
that, woke.
Uh-huh. And
anyway.
then they showed the scene
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Titanic.
No, definitely the homeschool to middle school, like high school, was the bigger transition. Because once I was going to college, I had already sort of, I had met people. I had like been better at become socializing.
He had met girls. He had met
Shut up,
girls.
Miranda.
Did you meet girls?
I did because I actually.
We gotta ask, Limarzi, do you like chicks?
Listen, I'm keeping it off the record. There's some
Wrong
some
answer.
people in high places that don't want that information coming out.
No, sexuality's gotta come out, baby.
When this goes live,
I know,
you're
I don't.
cooked. When this episode goes live, it's for
Now
real
we're doing our new
over.
segment, sexuality reveal. Everyone want to go around.
Come on, let us go viral.
We
Come
do
out
that.
right now. Come out right now.
We do that in plugs, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Which type of plug do you like? Nope, we're not going
That's
there.
funny.
That's good. Yes.
That's in context. I like it.
Yes.
Also, fun. I don't know if I have ever told AJ and Miranda this, but my best friend in high school went to a Quaker school.
What?
So I kind of got every weird type of schooling in.
Hell yeah.
Before.
What are they doing in Washington, D.C.? Why are these opportunities presenting themselves? There should not be an opportunity to go to a Quaker school. No
true.
hate to the Quakers, but it's like, how do they gather?
They're not gonna listen to this.
How do
We
they,
have a big Quaker
how do they-
following.
how do they
from Kansas.
gather
We love
enough
it.
people
Wow.
to create a school? And Quakers are famously from like Pennsylvania, like breadbasket of America.
They
Wait,
moved around.
I know what Quaker school is. This Friends?
Yeah, it was a
What?
friend school.
I know
No.
Friends. They're the #1 high school in ultimate frisbee.
We gotta get Oscar.
We played against them all the
I
time.
think we can wrap the podcast now.
Oh my god, this is
It was-
ended on a high note.
Sandy Spring Friends. It was a weird
That's
school.
crazy.
I don't know.
That's
They
I
That's
knew,
crazy.
I forgot we played against them.
they
They're
called
from
their
DC.
teacher like they are. They called the teacher like their first name and all that
They're
stuff.
so good at frisbee.
I've said this on the podcast before. I went to a Christian church camp one summer,
Okay.
and it was a Quaker church, and it was called Quaker Haven.
That's
It
awesome.
wasn't a Quaker like retreat or whatever. It was
Yeah.
like non-denominational or some shit.
Cop out.
But
oh.
the year I went, it was Duck Dynasty themed.
No.
Oh.
That is so cool.
Lord knows why.
Shout out to Ducks.
Shout out to
They
Ducks.
always.
Shout out to Dynasty.
I actually, my grandmother, who's a pastor, there would be church summer camp every year, and she would show me like the churches don't get to choose the themes of their summer camp. It all comes from like big Christian summer camp.
And those guys are
Really?
religious. Those are big donors. They're big.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
big like right-wing Christian
Yeah.
nationalist donors.
Wow.
Okay, well, my grandma did not tell me that, so now I'm shocked.
They're awful.
Grandma
and
AJ.
a few of them are dead, thank God. But that year, Camp Quaker Haven was called Camp Quacker Haven.
That's
Aw.
awesome. That's so
Was
good.
this like a sleepaway camp where you had to like go far away?
It was in Pittsburgh, Kansas,
Wow.
which is in the southeast part of Kansas, close to the Ozarks.
Okay,
Oh.
that's where
Pic-
yeah.
Picture what you think the Ozarks are like.
I'm doing it.
That's I have.
A lot
What
of-
if one doesn't know what the Ozarks are?
I have.
It's in Missouri. It's like
Yeah.
where all like the meth and moonshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I
Yeah.
didn't know what the Ozarks
Branson
were.
is in the
You were
Ozarks.
picturing.
That's what I have.
Jason Bateman
a
hangs out
family
there a
that
lot.
lives around there, so
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Wild country over there. Wild country.
Wild country.
Yeah.
Well,
but it seeps into Kansas too a little bit.
I'm ready to go into a new country of sketches. Are we ready?
Whoa.
Sketchtopia.
Segway of the year award.
Sketchtopia. Setting, New York City. Everyone is rich and successful. We're in a penthouse in the beautiful New York City. I call it NYC. A little thing I came up with. Some call it the City of Angels. Some call it Beantown. Some even call it the Second City. But our characters call it home.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Movers and Mocktails Monday. My name Melinda McCarthy, and and I'm your most today. Host. If this is your first time, you are in for a treat. Look around this room, and you'll see the most successful young professionals this city has to offer. And by this city, I mean New York City.
God.
Or as I call it, the Windy City.
God damn it.
Today we will all work from home, away from home, with mocktails provided by Dennis from Mock and Tails.
Hi, I'm Dennis. Ready to make you clowns some drinks.
Don't speak unless spoken to, Dimitri. Dimitri. Now let's do a quick round of introductions. Let's share our name, what we do for work, and where we are originally from. My name is Melinda McCarthy. I'm a movie executive at Paramount Studios, and I'm from right here in New York, or as I call it, the Motor City. Okay, who's next?
Hello, my name is James. I own the New York Knicks, and I am from here, New York City, our nation's capital.
My name is Gloria Clunk. I'm a stockbroker at the firm Merrill Street. I'm also from NYC, or as I call it, San Diego.
My name is AJ. I'm a theater tech and comedy performer who definitely received this Partyville invite on accident. I'm from the Big Apple, Chicago.
Are you not the AJ from the Backstreet Boys?
I am more than 20 years younger than that guy.
Well, you never know with modern medicine.
I liked AJ.
He was the bad boy of the group.
See, I thought Chris Kirkpatrick was the bad boy.
That's
NSYNC, you tool bag.
Donnie, shut up and tell us about our first drink.
Okay, it's an old-fashioned like thing. You were all so dumb.
Oh, it tastes like the real thing.
It's divine.
Good enough.
Yum. I'm gonna hang. This apartment is crazy nice, and I don't have plans today.
Oh, that's me. It's Baz Luhrmann.
You got this.
Close, baby, close.
Bazzy boy. How the heck are you? Ready to make movie history? Oh, that's hot. We need a star, though. A real star. Someone hot. Sydney Sweeney or else. What do you mean that's in poor taste? That's our no deal, Baz. Amazing. I'll send over the paperwork ASAP. Done deal, baby.
What's the project?
We got Sweeney. She's hot. She's gonna make it amazing, Huey Newton.
The Black Panther.
No, Huey Newton-John. She starred in Grease.
That's Olivia Newton-John.
Well, it's too late now. Deadline posted it. Sydney Sweeney is starring in Baz Luhrmann's Huey. I'll have another celebratory drinking concoction.
Here you go, idiot.
Oh, it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Time to trade for Giannis.
Trade season. Get that deal done. I'm a big basketball fan.
Hello? Oh, I see. Okay. With yours. Okay. I can do that. Thanks, bye.
Deal done.
It was the wrong number. It was actually the Milwaukee Cucks. No trade, but I have a date next week with the mayor's wife. Another one of your fine potions, Dwight.
Here you go, dum-dum.
My time to shine. This is Clunk for Meryl Streep. This is a bye. That is hot, fantastic news. Bye now.
Sounds like a deal to me.
Indeed. Turns out I got confused. Merrill Lynch is the firm, not Meryl Streep. I filled out some tax documents wrong and am now privileged to say I have the title of identity thief. And more good news, I have been cast in Baz Luhrmann's new Huey Newton biopic. I'm playing Bobby Seale.
A double reverse Hamilton.
About time, right? Another fine beverage, my dear Darnell.
Darnell.
I am drunk.
Neither are my actual name.
These are mocktails.
Here you go, asshole.
Enough, Damien. Stop with the insults.
But that's what you ordered. Mocking and cocktails?
Mocktails. Non-alcoholic cocktails.
Oh. No, we don't do that. Gross.
Oh, it's my turn.
This should be cute.
Let's see what the peasant can close.
Hello? Yes, this is AJ. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. Yeah, I can be there right away. Poor guy. Okay, bye.
Let me guess. You didn't get a call back or something?
Pathetic creative youth.
No, just found out I had a long-lost uncle who died. He left me all his money. I'm a billionaire.
AJ is the new Mr. Deeds!
I need a drink. Dennis, may I have one?
You know my name.
Of course.
Talking about names, did you know you can search names on Epstein's list?
Oh, no!
No! You killed Dennis! Epstein. Come to think about it, that's my new dead uncle's name.
Yay! The next stop on our tour is, of course, Ground Zero. I would like to take a moment of silence in honor of the lives lost.
Hey, the tour guide said have a moment of silence.
I'm I'm so sorry. My father was in the building when it all went down.
Okay, well, tour guide said I had a moment of silence, so.
Hey, if we're talking during the moment of silence, I actually had a question. Why is that lady crying?
I lost my father, 25 years ago today.
It was that long ago. You're not gonna find him just sitting on the tour bus.
Again, the tour guide said we should be observing a moment of silence, and no one else is following that rule.
Well, maybe the moment of silence is over now, but sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to please act with more respect.
Okay, but why?
Because of 9/11.
The Mariah Carey album release date.
Also, you are supposed to be raising your hand when you talk to the tour guide, just saying.
Sorry I'm not perfect. Sorry I'm not perfect like you, Mr. Best Behaved on the tour. I hate you.
Sir, do you not know what happened on 9/11?
I wasn't even alive then.
Then how do you know which 9/11 we're talking about?
Lucky guess. Look. I don't mean any offense. I just want to know why there's a giant hole in the ground. It's like, what happened here? Did a giant step on New York and have square shoes and only step in one spot or something?
Do you actually think that's what happened?
Just trying to lighten the mood with a little stand-up comedy.
If you must know, there was an attack on the Twin Towers, September 11th, 2001.
No, I love those things. Are they okay?
Obviously not. We're at the giant hole where they were.
Oh my god, this is awful.
How have you never heard of this? This is like the most famous thing to happen to the Twin Towers.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes common knowledge isn't always that common. I've lived in New York City my whole life, and this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Well-known actor Robert De Niro, you were so quiet back there. I forgot you were there.
I like to sit in the back and listen.
I can't believe they're gone. Taken from me.
Yes, it was a terrible attack on our country. Unfortunately, we have to move on.
This ruined my trip.
If you interrupt the tour guide again, I will push you down the hole.
Oh my god.
I'm just so pissed. The whole reason I came to New York was because I wanted to see the Twin Towers.
The whole reason I wanted to come was to mourn my father publicly for attention, but our plans don't always work out how we imagine them.
Look, folks, we will have plenty of time for conversation at our next stop of Cats on Broadway. Now, if we could all get back on the tour.
This is the worst day of all time.
You get one final warning.
No, fuck off. Let me mourn. God, I didn't know this was happening. I didn't know this happened. Fuck, damn shit.
This is a family-friendly tour, so if you could just...
Whoever did this to the Twin Towers is an asshole. Whoa!
While I appreciate the thought, pushing people in the big 9/11 hole is unfortunately against the rules of the tour. Please return your best behaved on the tour ribbon when we get back on the bus.
There truly hasn't been a darker day in American history.
Jesus incredible, dude. Incredible.
Good
work.
stuff.
All right, honey, I'm all packed with time to go.
I still don't know about this, darling. I mean, maybe we should stay home.
We've been planning this cruise for months. Why wouldn't we go?
Well, I don't know if you've been checking the newspaper, but...
What, the Titanic? That was a whole week ago. It's not gonna happen again.
How do you know it's not gonna happen?
Sweetie, you know I have blind faith in what companies tell me. We're gonna be fine. Plus, we're not even gonna have time to worry because we're gonna be playing shuffleboard.
Well, I mean, you know how much I love weighted discs.
Exactly. I don't even think I'm gonna leave the all-you-can-eat lobster buffet.
The lobsters were the only survivors.
Okay, see, now you're being negative. We're gonna be fine.
Everyone knows disasters come in twos. Hurricanes, landslides, my dog dying the same day I got kicked out of college for being a woman.
But we saved up for years. $34 doesn't come by easily.
Well, my sister was on the Titanic and we still haven't found her. It just wouldn't feel right.
Honey, listen, I hear you. Really, I do. But what better way for us to look for her body than to go to the very seas in which she was lost? You think we're gonna find her sitting on the couch, or are we gonna find her playing trivia with our new best cruise friends?
You know what? I'm putting my foot down. I am not going on that death boat.
Fine. Maybe you're right. Plus, we'll get a vacation soon. We already got reservations for that newfangled Hindenburg.
Oh my god.
We really went for like the disaster angle with what we
Love
had.
At the court of Aragorn in the city of Gondor. Think end of movie. Celebratory.
Victory is ours! We would have lost our city of Gondor had it not been for our most unlikely of heroes, whose bravery charged into combat.
Hear, hear!
And so, we honor our lowly friends. Mary, a hobbit, and Éowyn, a human woman.
Wonderful.
Lowly.
It's true. In a time of humans, elves, and dwarves, we are all humbled. We were shown that we can be saved by anyone, no matter how plain or small, like hobbits or women.
Please stop equating hobbits with all women.
Well, I for one am honored.
We love the energy, Master Hobbit. Well, as a recompense for saving a man from the forces of Sauron, we will honor you both with one request. Anything you would like.
I think I'd like
Thank
to...
you, Your Majesty. I have sacrificed much, including my own father, the King of Rohan. I've decided that my wish is to bolster the rights of womenfolk everywhere. We are not just wives and daughters. As I've proven, we are soldiers, equal. Let us sit on your council. Let us enroll in your great universities. Let yourself become Aragorn, king of men and women. What say you?
Okay, even though you interrupted my new hobbit friend pretty rudely, we'll look into it.
Really? Because I have an accountability plan with 42 actionable steps.
And the Hobbit, my guy. We love you. What would you like? We could craft you a great sword. We could gift you the land. We could even make you a knight of the realm.
Well, that is all in good, sir, but I just want to return home.
Yeah! Hell yeah! Woo!
What the hell, Mary?
I'm sorry, but that's how I feel.
Aww.
Your humility is giving main character energy. Venture forth, Mary, and you will return home with much gold.
Hooray!
And that concludes our matters.
Wait! What about women's rights?
What about them?
You said you'd grant any of our requests.
Yes, but that's insane. Rights? For women? I mean, you're crazy for that.
But you promised!
Sir, if it makes a difference, I would also like to use my wish to support Éowyn's desire, because that's what friendship is all about.
Dang, this hobbit is aura farming like crazy!
Crowd
I love
laughs.
this guy!
Crowd laughs.
Oh.
Cheers is having the best time with this guy.
Please, it's all in a day's work.
What is happening right now?
I'll tell you what's happening. Mary, for your generosity and impeccable vibes, we grant all hobbits with the title Forever Friends to Men.
And women.
See, now that's just sad.
But if it's Mary's wish also, then you will have to grant it.
Yes, fine. Rights for everyone. Rights for all.
Woo! We did it, Miss Princess!
We really did.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rosie. I'm a woman and a hobbit.
Shut up!
You know, I had fun tonight. It's cool that the theater is doing a throwback movie series.
Yeah, I liked it. And I can't believe neither of us had ever seen Titanic all the way through before. I mean, it's like the romance movie.
And I love those. I'm a girl. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed if that's okay.
Night, honey. Would you let me go?
What?
You know, like if we were on the door and I was in the water, would you let me go?
Would you let me go?
Well, I asked you first.
I asked you second, and with a pure heart.
What? Okay, fine. Let's just say our answers at the same time.
Okay. Ready.
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Glad we're on the same page about that.
I'm not.
What?
I can't believe you wouldn't save me.
I can't believe you wouldn't save me. You just let me sink to the bottom like the world's worst pool toy.
You said the same thing. After 5 years together, you really would just let me die?
Well, when you say it like that, yeah, it sounds bad.
It is bad. I bet if there was a zombie apocalypse, you'd shoot me.
Of course I would. You're a zombie.
You're unbelievable. I would shoot you too with a gun, even if you weren't a zombie.
No, you wouldn't. You can't even hold a gun. Your fingers are too long.
You said you liked how thin and pencily they are.
It wouldn't have worked. There's no way there would be room on the door for both of us. The weight distribution would have made us both fall.
Who are you? Bill Nye?
Oh my god. Is the only scientist you know Bill Nye?
You shut the hell up. That is a respectable scientist. He went to Cornell and plays Ultimate Frisbee. Anyways.
He's called the science guy.
Yeah, whatever. You probably couldn't even lift me anyways. You haven't used our gym membership in months.
You know I'm intimidated by other men being close to metal.
Oh. Do I know? Why do you think our date was at the movies and not the U.S. Mint like I wanted?
'Cause you realize that's an insane place to take a loved one. You know what? Forget I asked.
Fine.
I guess I would save you. I would make sure you got on a lifeboat with all the other women and children, and I would just figure it out.
I would save you too. I would just say, you were my son, and something was wrong with you because you got so big for some reason.
I love you.
I love you more. If you were my dog, though, I'd old yeller you for sure.
Nice.
That was hard. Old,
Yeah.
I'd
Old
yeller
yeller
you for
I'd
sure.
old yeller you for sure.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's the title.
Yeah, that's the end. Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, we did
Yay.
it.
Fun time.
Back at ya.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
this was so fun.
Oh, now we've reached arguably the most fun part of the podcast, plugs. Talking about shows that you love and shows that you're in.
Yeah.
Shows that we're in.
As mentioned at the beginning of this episode, we are in a 3-person sketch group called Gifted Children. We are hoping to do a spring show. So more on the horizon from us.
We're not allowed to have an Instagram as a group.
We keep trying to make it, and it keeps saying we're either
You keep getting banned.
It either keeps saying we're impersonating one of the 3 of us, or it says that this account is too similar to ones that have gotten banned previously.
We've straight up tried a lot of
Yeah.
times.
Like over 15.
Yeah.
What do y'all think, like, was the accounts that got banned that was so similar?
I think we tried to make it the first time, and it got banned for, like, impersonating one of us.
I think it was that I, like, followed too many people too fast.
And it
I just know
got
so
flagged
many
as, like, a
people.
bot. And then it's
Every other time we've tried to make an account.
been like, this is too similar, or you're trying to be this account that got banned.
Got it.
And so we all have individual Instagrams. I guess that's kind of the consolation prize we can give you.
Follow Gifted Children on Truth Social. We're gonna have a lot of updates there.
They won't ban us.
If you want to stay in the loop.
Yeah, they're opening for Melania
Yeah.
screening next week.
They're just going to
A live opening for a pre-recorded movie is really beautiful.
Just not just a movie, a masterpiece.
Yeah. It's actually a sponsor on the episode.
That's my best picture pick. We were talking about that earlier. I think it's a sleeper. I think Melania has a sleeper.
Yeah.
Shows we love. Last night went out and saw Hail Mary Comedy.
Yes.
I love them. I think
They
they're
are
really funny.
Bunch
They're an
of
improv
past
team.
guests involved with that.
Yeah.
Igor Navarez directed it.
Yeah.
on the
Oh, yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Such friends of the pod.
Lucas was in that. Right?
Yeah. Pigskin at the
Pigskin.
Annoyance.
Yes, Pigskin
Oh, I thought
just
that's what that
opened.
was.
No, that's. I was
Oh my
very confused
God.
when you were saying like
I don't
those
know what
people
Hail
were
Mary
involved.
is.
I'm like, I didn't see.
I don't know what
Yeah.
Hail Mary is.
It's an improv team. If you come to Annoyance Theater Monday Night Jams, where I will be later tonight, 2 of the hosts are on that
that wrong.
team. They're very fun. Pigskin, also great. Edgar
That's people
directed.
who
Lucas
are
is
on the
in
Yes,
it.
Yeah.
that's Edgar and
Kara's in it,
Christian.
too.
I do the tech
Yeah, that's the
for
one you were
it.
thinking.
Who else is in that?
Kara's involved.
Yeah.
Kara.
Kara. I do. By the way, I said I meant to say ow ow, but then and then I closed my mouth and it became Don't go to Monday Night Jams. All right. Any other
Monday
things?
Night Jams.
No. Yo, go on down. That's another part of the plug.
Yeah.
That's where I met Mario Turner.
Ah.
That's not true. We were in level 1 together.
The
Fuck.
worst day of your life.
No,
Alright, I just want to
we
make
met
it
day
really
1 of
Yeah,
Mario.
wait.
Well, Marcy's been super anti-Mario
I can
Turner this
tell.
whole podcast.
Good.
Miranda
we are
and I think
not.
highly of
Yeah,
him.
we love Mario. We're huge fans. We love you.
And Mario, Alex and I are pissed.
yeah.
Brayden can't make up his mind.
I'm just heartbroken.
You're just sad that we're all fighting.
Anyone
Aw.
who fights Limarzi is a friend of mine. What can I say?
That's what we've heard.
Cool. Is that it for plugs?
Yeah, I think so. I'll do one short plug, which is I do tech on Sundays for Gorilla Press, which is another podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry to bring up competition, but they record Sundays at
just
Annoyance.
said it's
We literally have to go beat them up now.
do a lot of cool stuff. They always have like a Chicago politician or like a younger progressive candidate on, and they
just had Kat.
and they had the alderman from the 44th, which is where Annoyance is, and so super cool podcast. They're doing a lot of good work, and they're very funny as well. So check that out.
Incredible.
I actually have a question for you two.
Awesome.
Sort of. So you know how there's aldermen, right?
Yes.
What if instead there were 2 alder boys?
That's a recipe for disaster, I gotta say. Alder boys? That sounds too close to something
Can you
else.
search AJ's name on that episode?
Not my idea. I know two boys my age, so they're not.
No.
And they're like, we want to run for alder boys, and I'm just sort of curious people's opinions.
These two, we won't use names that reflect bad seeds on this earth, both of them. They should not be alder boys. If you ever see alder boys on your ticket, don't vote for them. I care about both of them, but they are not good for public policy.
The name of a 2-person sketch group? 'Cause
No.
it's pretty good.
It would be good. If
would be
anybody
good,
wants
but
to
it's
take
not.
that, we will not take it. We gift it to the world.
Yeah.
Take that.
Hell yeah. Well,
Those are my thoughts on politics.
no, thank you. And listening to that and listening to you guys in general has just been such a gift. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Thanks for having
We had a
us.
hoot and a holler.
Yes, this was so fun.
Is the youth gonna like this?
I think so.
better.
I'm gonna post this on Snapchat, post it on TikTok. Really get out to the youth.
Okay, don't forget Truth Social. Why
of
did you leave
course.
that one out?
I'm gonna
we-
find
I
the
would
social
never.
media
We have plenty of
that,
listeners from that
everybody
already.
else is on.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool.
Hey, thank you.
We're
yeah,
cool and
this
hip
was so
now.
fun.
The Right Wrong Radio Hour is produced and created by Braden Robinson and Ray Tang. And the music is by Beckett Clark. Art is by Austin Packard. Associate producer, Elaine Golden. Thank you so much for watching. Please tune in next week. Your mic is not on, Braden. Bye.